guys, welcome back to Chantal's Empress Tarot. So gang, get in here and let's talk about some energy that I'm feeling for you guys here tonight. Now, before I had started pulling, well, I had already started pulling, but while I was pulling, I kept hearing the Robin Thicke song. Am I saying his name right, or was it Ruben Thicke? Robin Thicke? The song Lost Without You, Can't Help Myself. How does it feel to know that I love you, baby? So yeah, somebody is in love with you. I feel like that song just keeps playing in my head. So I definitely feel like somebody is lost without you. They feel like they can't help themselves. I'm seeing toxic here though. So this was a toxic relationship, a ongoing toxic relationship. Spirit just said to me, this relationship had a real negative impact on you. So somehow this relationship, I feel like scarred you. This is something that hurt you. This is a relationship that has changed you, in some good ways, in some ways in bad. And the reason why I say in bad is because I do feel like you're now more guarded. You're now more sensitive to things, Spirit is saying to me. I hear somebody saying smile. Smile more. So you could be very serious in your energy, I feel very, very what I want to say. I feel very grounded right now, but I also feel like I'm meditating at the same time. So I know I'm talking and everything, and people don't usually talk during meditation, but right now your energy is very soothing. And or this person's energy right now is very soothing. This also could have been something that they done for you in some type of way. Created some type of soothing atmosphere for you. You also could have done this for them. The law of attraction, it was like a big attraction between you and this person. Spirit is saying to me, yeah, but we have some player energy. So this energy was more attracted to you at one point for the chase of it and or for the thrill. You could have been very hard to get. This is something that could have drew this energy towards you. This is also this person's energy that made you stop and pull away from them as well. So the same thing that could have attracted you to this person was the same thing that started making you not like this person, Spirit is saying to me. So what I'm trying to say is, okay, you was attracted to them because they had that player energy. They had that swag. They was about what they was talking about, it seemed. That bad boy energy and or vibe this person could have been in. That's the energy that I'm getting right now. So take it as it resonates for you. Remember, all stories may not, resonate. Click off if it don't. Listen to the end if you want. But, like I was saying, I feel like this was like some bad boy energy that you were very attracted to in the beginning stages, It was a chase. They could have been chasing you. It could have been a thrill for you, like a thrill for them. It was a thrill for both of y'all, Spirit is saying here. But their player ways is also what has made you want to stop. Because this is somebody who you was thinking, once they got with you, maybe they would retreat from those player ways. Maybe they would be in this Three of Pentacles energy here. Ready to collaborate, ready to be a team in something and put in some effort and make goals. See, this is where your mind was at, but you met this person in this energy. Now, you're not dumb because you can meet somebody. Usually that's how it is when you start dating. You supposed to be single, that person supposed to be single. You probably dating, this person is dating, and then y'all meet each other and you collab, you team up, you make something solid eventually. So you're not dumb, my lovelies, at all. If you was alluding to that, thinking that, feeling that, or felt as though I was trying to say that in any type of way, I'm not. What I'm saying is, it was the thrill that threw you with this person, but it's kind of like you could have been trying to change them in a way. This person has always been a player. They've always been non-committal, and they've always been drawn to the thrill, must I say. I just got tongue-tied trying to even say that. Yeah. So this person has a hard time being honest about what they really want in situations and or what they really wanted out of a relationship with you. Take it as it resonates. You know, it was a lot of arguments, Spirit is saying here. So you could have been arguing with this energy a lot, you know. I hear it from a lot of broken promises. A lot of broken promises. This person was not keeping promises. Yeah. I'm also seeing the Queen of Wands here. So this is giving me the energy that you cheated too, you know. You could have also got into moments where you lashed out back at this person by being in low vibrational energy, being as though you could have stepped out as well. If that's not the case for you, this is you just letting this person strip away your self-esteem, you know? You being this charismatic, fun, vibrant, outgoing person, and then after dealing with this toxic situation, it changing you, making you more subtle, making you more not funny or not vibrant as you usually are. You see, I said when I first started, I felt like really grounded, really settled, a free type energy, but also boring in a way. Not saying you're boring, but saying that this is a very just relaxed energy. This energy is not doing too much. They not jumping up and down. They not twerking. They not, and not saying I like that energy or nothing like that. I'm just saying sometimes it's a little more upbeat. And this is where this person could have had you more in your feelings, more lower self-esteem type of energy. I hope you guys are following me at this time, because I'm trying to get the message out as best as I can. Vulnerability is here. The problem that lied in this situation the most with me saying this vulnerability is you started depending on this person to complete you. Depending on how your days went was dependent upon this person. And you see, that's not the way it's supposed to be, because you used to wasn't like that in this Queen of Wands. That means you was the Queen of Wands in upright. You was very self-assured about yourself, very confident, very attractive, very determined, and very charismatic. You was funny. You made people laugh. You was outgoing. You wasn't no introvert. Now I feel like something has changed about that energy, your vulnerability, because you feel like Endor was feeling like this was the energy that could complete you. Yeah, like you needed a commitment from this person to be complete. You know? This was an energy that you could be yourself around. You know? You could always be yourself around this person, whoever this may be. You could always be yourself around them. And that was why you ran to this person as a safe space. This is why you stayed so long. This is why you dealt with so much. Spirit is saying to me. I hear, what's his name? Mario. That song, I can hear your heart crying out for me. And y'all don't pay my singing no mind. I'm not no damn singer, you know. But I'm just trying to give y'all the aspect of the song that I'm hearing. And that is what I'm hearing here. That I can hear your heart crying out for me. So yeah, you have cried multiple times to this person, telling them what you needed, telling them how you felt. I'm also seeing somebody holding somebody. So I feel like this person has tried to leave on different occasions, and you have like held them and blocked the door. And this is the vibe that I'm getting, because I feel like you definitely fell too deep into this energy at some point. Now, I'm getting all of this feelings on you for some reason. I'm not feeling them yet. Now, I'm going to hit the tarot to try to see where they are, you know, as far as if they're if they're ready to fix this. I mean, I don't know if this should even be fixed because, like I said, this is an energy who has completely changed you. They've never made you a priority. This is something you also know about them. Look, laughter's here in reverse. Didn't I tell you you're not laughing no more? You are a very funny person. Very funny. Very enthusiastic. So people are noticing this about you. They're noticing the change in your personality. You know? They're noticing it. Definitely love. Yeah. Because you are definitely an individual who love very hard. When you love hard. And like I said, you become so vulnerable that people can find it to be sick. And they start taking advantage of it. And it's not that you're crazy. It's not that you're out of control. I mean, you may need to meditate, because maybe that's why I was getting that meditation feeling, because maybe that's things you need to do when your emotions start to arise to the point where you feel like you can't control them, because you start falling head over heels for an individual maybe quickly, and or if you don't fall quickly, once you fall, you fall. You may not be a serial dater, a serial type of person, you know. Not saying you've never dated around or never dated others, you know, but you may not like doing that. That's not something you like to do. You're more of a committed, collaborated, teamwork type of person, family, you know. Could be more your speed in some type of way. Yeah. So you have somebody that wants to communicate, though. You know, they want to communicate with you, I feel here. Because I flipped over the way it did. I feel like it was urgent. This is somebody who wants to communicate with you urgently without judgment, though. They don't want you judging them at this time. They want to still feel comfortable. And they want to see that vulnerability from you that they usually see. Now, I don't think so. I don't think you want to give that person this vulnerability anymore, because I do feel like this is stuff you've grown from. Now, you could still be here. Take it as it resonates for you. But if you are, this is something you are growing from. I feel like you're starting to walk away, do things differently, and or see things differently in a situation with dealing with this energy here. Yeah, look. You got tired of waiting. You see? You got tired of waiting, and I think you're ready to see the world. You know, I think you're ready to see what's out there for you. Yeah, because right now, this energy is feeling like they're going through a lot of chaos. Whoever this is for, this energy is going through a lot of chaos right now. They felt like and or feel like you have jumped ship on them. You have just left them because of a change that they won't make, or change that they wasn't ready to make at some point in time. I didn't think it would be this hard. So this person did not think leaving you was going to be this hard, and or getting over you was going to be this hard. Take it as it resonates. But this is somebody who wasn't thinking that. You know, they didn't have that in their rear view. Yeah. We got the Page of Pentacles. And then look, we got the Three of Pentacles again. This is somebody who now wants you to offer them something. You know, they want to offer you something, but they know it's not a lot. They also know that you may not feel like that they've learned enough, like they've learned their lesson. Like you may feel like they still have a lot more to learn, especially in regards to collaborating, to creating something, to being a team. Because this is somebody you already seen drop the ball. You already watched this person way too long, and or they have. This is somebody who knows it would be a long shot coming towards you with this communication. Grateful for you to listen, or grateful for you to take their call at this point. But this is somebody who's like, I'm not expecting too much. They're not expecting too much out of you right now because they know the pain they cause, the disaster that they cause due to refusing to change, refusing to do shit right. Yeah, being the emperor here in reverse, you see? This person was very stubborn in their energy. Also could have been a fire sign. But they was stubborn and immature. Again, this person is saying they've learned from that, because you see the Page of Pentacles is up here in the upright, and then the Emperor is here in the reverse. So this is letting me know this person is saying, well, I learned from my immature energy. They feel like they've learned some things now, and they ready to heal. You see the stars here. This is somebody who's ready to heal some things with you, you know. They want to renew. And they also want forgiveness. This is somebody who would love for you to forgive them for maybe third-party situations. I feel like infidelity, not being loyal in some type of way towards you, making you have to make some type of final decision on something. I keep hearing somebody say, I had to do things I didn't want to do. You know, you didn't want to walk away from this person. Look, you didn't want to have to be spiteful, bitchy, and or cutthroat in some type of way. Yeah. It's not like you wanted to, but this is somebody you feel like drove you to that. The Chariot is here. This is somebody who was determined to have things their way. Determined to push your boundaries. Determined to make you squirm if that's what they wanted. Now they feel like a fool about all of that, it seems here. Because this is somebody who's definitely waiting and wanting to return to your energy right now. Yeah. It says expect to hear from them soon. So you will be hearing from this person that did have a lot of narcissistic tendencies. And right now, you're not interested in at all sexually. Intimacy is here in reverse. So this is definitely letting me know this is somebody you're not feeling sexually, yeah. And you're judging this individual. This is somebody who's definitely afraid about you judging them, because they know they didn't listen to you. This is somebody who understands they put your mental, physical, and emotional health at risk by not listening, answering a call, doing something that was destined for both of y'all to have, because this was a soulmate connection, Spirit is saying here. But this is somebody who didn't want to take that risk at that time. No. And now they're disappointed. This person is very disappointed in regards to losing you. Look, they keep saying, I'm sorry, I would not change. You see? This is somebody who definitely apologized to you guys for not changing, for being very fast in their energy. We got the 8 of Wands here. Making quick decisions and allowing things to not progress in the way it was supposed to. Things went suddenly, but not in the direction that it was supposed to go. It was more red flags than anything else. You know? And this is why you had to cut this energy out. A lot of mixed signals, Spirit is saying here. Let's see. And we're going to get out of here, guys. Father God, please give us a couple more messages for my lovelies. What you have to say to them. It says, open your heart, not just a little, all the way, and let love flow in. So guys, like I said from the beginning, you allow this energy, this narcissistic energy, to come in and change you in some type of way. You're not the person you used to be, and or you're not conducting yourself as that person. Now, I'm not saying that certain things about us don't change for the better. But the joy and the charisma and the determination you have in you, that is something that should never change. So don't allow this energy to come back, even though they will. And this may be somebody that you kind of guarantee comes back because you're their safe space and they are yours. So you know y'all always come back together. So you maybe just always just keep that door open, letting them run in and out, in and out. You know, this 8 of Wands, in and out whenever they feel like it. Just because you guys have this space with them. But this is somebody who strips at your self-esteem every time, Spirit is saying here. And you cannot allow that to close you off, to turn you cold, and to not realize how loved and beautiful you are. If this is somebody you've left completely alone, like I said, you're not yourself. You treating energy cold. You're not opening up maybe to new love right now. And God is telling you to allow love to flow in, my lovelies. Allow it in. It needs to come in, my friend, my friend. Yep, a lot of collaborations here. But Spirit saying with this person, a collaboration is always a conflict. 3 times I see the 3 of Pentacles. The last time I see it is in reverse, though. Letting me know this person is coming back. They are. But still here. Not really ready to collaborate, but not ready to let you go neither. This toxic player. Say goodbye to your past and leave the baggage behind for good. You see? I feel like God wants you guys to leave this person in the dust. Leave them where they belong, you know, wherever they live, wherever they must go. Because this is somebody who seeks a lot of attention. And they will continuously make you promises that I feel like they won't keep. You know, this person never keeps a promise. But this is an energy that Spirit is saying about to pop up. This person is about to pop up. They're taking a risk. They're facing something. They're facing a fear. So this is somebody who is intimidated or a little nervous about coming your way, not knowing how you may act and or react. But this is somebody who don't really care. Because they know that they usually have an emotional hold onto you. Yep. They definitely do know that they usually can get you. Like, yeah, and these mutual feelings, you know. You guys always feeling the same and make you all lovey-dovey with them. This is how they want you, or what they feel like they have the power to do eventually. So this is somebody who will be popping up. You know, stubborn. Very stubborn here. This person is. And I said it before with the Emperor in reverse. Very stubborn and mature. And this person can lack empathy. So this energy is not even going to want to address your past situations. They're not going to want to take accountability. This is something that they're going to be like, they want to shrug it off and just head straight to the bedroom, it looks like here. This is how this person is going to be. Very intense in the feelings of the sexual thoughts and desires about you, but not wanting to talk about the real intimacy of the situation. You see, that's in reverse. They're not going to want to talk about that. Yeah. Where this is moving, where this is really going, how you guys will settle this. This will be somebody who continuously want to play more of the mind game, Spirit is saying here. You see, gaslighting you, coming back towards you, testing you, analyzing you, trying to see if you emotionally okay enough to let them back in. Yep. And they're not wanting to be judged. That's here again. I keep saying this, judgment. This person do not want to be judged. But one thing I will tell you about this person, even though they're an asshole in a capacity to them, being a narcissist, as we see, this is somebody who do understand you are very unique. And this is another reason why this person puts you through so many challenges, but never wants you to get off their path. Because they do know how unique you are. And they will never find another like you. No doubt. Spirit said here, no doubt. So guys, I pray that those messages resonated with somebody out there. And if it did, please like the video, share the video, and please subscribe to your girl if you already haven't. And lovelies, as you know, we're going to pray for this energy. And I'm definitely going to pray for you guys out there. I pray you have the strength to become who you usually are before this person hurt you so bad. And I'm so sorry about that, lovelies. But you are loved and you are beautiful. So go get them, Tiger. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.